What's up?
What's up? Good evening. Oh, shit. Good evening, lads and lasses, and welcome to the stream. Those of you on YouTube, there will be a timestamp right down there for when we get into the gameplay. It won't take too long, but we do have a couple things to go over, and WrestleMania's main event tonight was bullshit. But I'm sure we'll talk about that later. I ain't going to spoil it for those that haven't seen it. Anyways, so Noway's been perched up here on this watchtower for so long that now it's wintertime. Because I was in the summer season at the end of the last stream, and now we're in the wintertime, so they broke my immersion. But no, I did put probably about 10 hours in off stream. I was fairly busy. I went through and I did the Iron Hand Guild. I also took down this group and this group off stream. So I did some stuff and things off stream. Just to get some, more leveling up done and do some of the side quests and whatever have you. But we are currently on quest 4 of the Fox, who is a member of the Shinbaku, and after that we've only got 2 targets left. Obviously we know Mitsuhide is also involved in the Shinbaku, but we still have no idea who the Horseman is. So hopefully we will get a little bit more story, some more context, once we take out the Fox. Because basically throughout the last, 3 targets, we haven't really gotten a whole lot in the way of story. But one thing I am going to do real quick is I'm going to make a save, because I've got a couple encrypted data files that I can go through. So I am going to do that real quick just to see if there's anything involved in that may or may not be important. I doubt it, because the main story is basically non-existent in this game, which is a shame. But I am somewhat interested in these encrypted data files just to see if we get anything. So let's head over here to projects. And let's see here. So in the legacy, I've got quite a few things that I can claim here. So here's an encrypted data file. I believe there was 2 of them that I could unlock in here. We'll get this this hood. Some keys. All these are good for is more cosmetic shit. Here's our second encrypted data file. And then some gold, which...
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Grim? This gold is... Let's see, it says it's used to improve legendary armor. Basically, you can use this at the forge instead of resources to upgrade things. That's really all it's used for. So we've got our 2 encrypted data files. So the first encrypted data file was the diary of Joel Eastman, and then another one was an operations report in Marrakesh. So the third one is phone call Hotel Le Perle, and the other one is E2EE chat. So transcription of wiretap. 1 minute 48 seconds. Male voice, hello. Female voice, what the hell are you doing? And who is this? I am who you've been looking for, and when I say looking, I mean stomping around the city like a freaking elephant. I'm sure you think you're extremely inconspicuous mingling with the locals like you do, but asking for the owl all over Marrakesh is not the most subtle act of spycraft I've ever seen. Seems to have done the trick, though. You're talking to me after all. It's a literal miracle they haven't arrested you. Miracles happen every day. Now I need to meet you. So what are we going to do about that? Who even are you? I'm Jeff Eastman's son. He asked me to find you and pass on some important information. It was his dying wish. Oh, Jeff. Oh, shit. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. What's the information? Sorry, in person only. He was quite specific. Are you kidding? I only called because I don't like not knowing who's after me. After all the heat you pulled down, I'm getting the hell out of Marrakesh right now. Then I better come with you. It's not exactly safe for me here either. No, absolutely not. Do you really think Jeff would send his only son into this kind of danger if what I had to tell you wasn't vitally important? Meet me outside the kiosk on the corner in 5 minutes. Be ready to leave the country. If you're not there, I'm not stopping, information or not. 5 minutes. You don't have a tail as far as I can tell, and this place is too far in the hole to have AI scanning the wiretaps. But damned if I'll give them a chance to catch me. 5 minutes is all you've got. The call was made to extension 21, corresponding to room 21. It was made from a booth several streets away. The male voice belongs to Joel Eastman. I've opened a file on him. Subsequent investigation, cross-reference with camera footage from the site where the call originated, has identified the female speaker as Tatiana Dane, registered a high-priority target. And so here's a chat with a bunch of people. All we have is initials. What's up? Yana, thank God. We were worried. Are you okay? All good. On my way to you now with some company. Jeff Eastman's son. Are you sure he's safe? Just because Jeff is one of us doesn't mean his son is. It crossed my mind. Get Baba to run a check on him for me. Can we contact Jeff? Not without a Ouija board. Story is he was with Abe White's cell. They went for an infill at an Abstergo compound, but they didn't make it out clean. We lost Abe. Jeff got wounded. Lived long enough to pass on what he'd found to Joel. Told Joel to come find me. What's the intel? Tell you when I get there. Trust me, you're going to like it. So why is he still with you if you have what you need? He wanted to come. He's motivated, angry about his dad. I think we could use him. This isn't the time to be picking up strays. It's exactly the time to be picking up strays. How many of us do you think there are left? We're scattered, stripped to the bone. Without new blood, they'll whittle us down to nothing. We have to take a risk. How does he seem? Pretty capable, to be honest. He made it to Marrakesh, fought off some goons, held his own in a foreign city with agents looking for him. We had a checkpoint on the way out. Some guard got suspicious, wanted to hold us for a background check. I was ready to kill him and be done with it, but he sweet-talked the guy down somehow. Quick bribe and we were through. I mean, about his dad. Oh, he's pretending not to be sad. He's a Brit. It's what they do. All right, bring him in, but if Baba turns up anything suspicious, anything at all, we dump him in the desert. Fine with me. See you there. Now, none of this doesn't really give us anything. I'm guessing looks like there's 3 encrypted data files left, and we don't really have anything that really means anything to us at this point. So it said down here that the female voice was Tatiana Dane. I don't recognize that name, and Joel Eastman and Jeff Eastman. Now, they may have been referenced in some of, like maybe an Origins Odyssey or Valhalla. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've played through those. But either way, none of this is really adding anything of sustenance, in my opinion. So, that was a waste of time, and I apologize, but the timestamp in the description will be after all of that. So we'll get this going. Grim, how's it going? I don't know if you caught any of WrestleMania, but yeah, it was something. Okay, so as I mentioned already, 2 seasons have passed while Naue has been perched up on this watchtower, you know, breaking my immersion and such, because I played quite a bit off stream. Yeah, it was yeah. So anyway, we're going to just jump into it now. We've got 1 more quest and then presumably onto the Fox, and we'll see what happens after that. So real quick, grab yourself a beverage of choice. I've got me yet another Mountain Day for the day. I am way off on my water goal for the day, but cheers to you. And there we go. Got the day in, and let's get started. So we have to go talk to Nagahide's cousin. And he is right there.
The fish was impeccable, was it not? Freshest one this week.
Our throats are at risk of being ripped open, and you only care about dinner?
If it is my time to go, I would rather leave with a happier disposition and a full belly.
I like the way he thinks. I don't want to go tomorrow knowing I could have had a piece of cake tonight. You know what I'm saying?
A hired killer in the shadows.
I am not here to kill you.
That is obvious.
You are in grave danger.
We heard what happened. But the Elder told us not to worry. As you can see, we are having the most leisurely time.
Who would want to kill you?
I don't know. But they will be caught eventually. We have guards to keep us safe.
Some guests have arrived. That melody again. I hear it.
The Elder said we would be safe.
The Elder is never wrong. We will be.
Oh shit, they're coming in this way.
Who sent you?
Hey yo, big man, die.
More ambushes. From the back.
Man, I would not want to be this dude.
None left. I should return to the relatives.
Hey, sorry I fucked up your house, but I saved your life.
What happened?
You are welcome.
Music? Who is playing that tune? Saifkuji Temple. The Elder asks you to go there.
What do you mean? The temple? Why?
Find the source of the music. The Elder is tired. She has nothing else to say. Thank you for your help. May the temple hold the answers you seek.
Okay. So now we have to go to a temple for answers we seek. So hopefully maybe this will give us a little more in terms of story. Okay, so follow the music. It is coming from Wakasa. It is in southwestern Sotomo Gate. It is within Saifukuji Temple. I'm going to guess it's here.
Oh?
I've never tried to run on a like, I didn't know the rivers actually froze, or like any of the water froze. So the fact that she's like kind of slipping on the ice makes me kind of happy. It's immersive. But that water right there didn't freeze. Negative review on Steam. They broke my immersion.
Easy.
Yeah, it's just a little detail I can appreciate.
Annoying and cryptic. Whoever is playing that music means it as a threat.
Well, there's a lost
Saifukushi
page.
Temple, the place the new elder mentioned. What will I find?
Well, let's go ahead and grab this lost page. You know what? If I get a chance to, I will. It's not something I want to do quite right this second, but if it's still wintertime and I get the chance to do it here in a minute, I will do so.
Biwa
Because it'd be funny if he fell on his ass.
Look at the tree.
Has anyone been so
But, free knowledge point.
The suffering has been too great, brought by years of toil and time.
Stillness about it.
I
Should
beg
go to
of
the
you,
temple.
may
I
the
hear
winds
there's
guide their
beautiful
hearts,
lake there.
and may wisdom speak to the souls.
The first step to attaining freedom is coming out on the
The music is coming from there.
I can't stand in front of him and talk? Okay. Shred it, bro!
You play well.
My dear, you gave me a scare. Sneaking up like that.
Sorry. I was sent by the Niwa elder. I am looking for a Biwa tune.
Oh, lovely. A new student. First, I need to know your capabilities. Do you play?
No.
Free bird!
I play the Tsujibue.
A lovely wind instrument. I favor the strings myself, but I do appreciate it. Has your interest pivoted to the biwa then?
No lessons for me, thank you. I am searching for a specific melody
Yep, they broke my
Sad.
immersion.
and soothing.
There is no question that music cannot answer. It tells a story without words. Listen.
Anyway,
A day
here's
out in the
wonderful.
town, the smell of grass, and a moment with loved ones. A happy day. Now this piece is one of a kind. Melancholy, dreaming of what could be. A memory, a distant past.
I know this melody. This is it.
You do? It's an original, composed by one of my students.
Who?
Takeda Motoaki, one of my best.
Well, I got a feeling
This
he's about
piece
to
was
die.
a tribute to what his clan lost, and his dreams of the past.
Like a memory of home. Does he still come here?
No, he was like a son to me. But then he started to deal with wicked people and dark deeds, cruel pirates, staining the surf red with blood. The people have suffered so dearly in their wake. Perhaps now you could help me. Help Wakaza.
How?
Find these pirates. And then set us free from fear. And return to me when it is done.
Okay. So when they told me to go to a
Takeda
temple,
Motoaki. What do you have against the Niwa clan?
when it told me to go to the temple to find answers, I was in the middle of, oh, here's another group and another group. And that'll lead to another group and that'll lead to another group. But I was dealing with a notification that popped up on my computer, and so I was just like, ooh, you know, temple, answers, more story. And I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Alright, so we go back to Obama. I know it's Obama, but I see that and just automatically think Obama.
Takeda Motoaki is behind the music. He is the one we seek.
No way, the pile of hay was right there. There.
Lord Nagahide should know something about the Takeda clan. Maybe he can help.
Did you add something new to the... Did you find him? And are you ready to take him down?
We have a name. It is time to end his blood trail.
So, it is time to start cooking.
Yeah, you make some more badass noodles. I'm gonna be hungry when I
It's
get back.
Takeda Motoaki, the one we're after.
The proud Takeda. They were mighty once, but their fortunes here declined after the Asakura ousted them from Nochiseyama Castle, which Lord Nobunaga then gave to me. Those who lust after power will never abide quietly by what they have lost. We must be certain before we act. What leads to this conclusion?
The pirate Samemaru works for a man called the Performer. They are meeting here in Obama.
From that, you guess it to be Takeda Motoaki?
There's more.
The Performer. So, does that make me the Noodle Man?
Yep.
Go on. What did you learn there?
Your family in Tsuruga was attacked. They knew something about the biwa tune heard at each ambush. From there, I went to Saifukuji Temple. I was told someone there would know more. I met a master of the biwa. He played the same melody and said that only Takeda Motoaki would know the tune.
It makes sense. He wants to take it all back. Nochiseyama Castle and Wakasa.
Voices whisper that the Takeda are back on the rise.
That is why he is trying to put an end to your clan, Lord Nagahide.
I cannot afford to wait for him to come after my family again. I will dispatch my samurai.
And leave your belly exposed like a fish?
We have our own questions for Motoaki. Let us bring him to his end.
Very well. I trust that this will be done with discretion.
Of course, my lord.
Takeda Motoaki resides in the Samurai District. I will look for you when it is done.
I do not think we are meant to climb buildings so quickly.
We are if we are skilled. Takeda Motoaki, cast out by a greater power, consumed by bitterness, out on a bloody path of revenge.
You have chosen a different path.
Let's focus on Motoaki. His clan still holds support in these parts.
And Samemaru. Large, brash, with a scar on his face. Samemaru. A pirate and a slaver. Sons, daughters, mothers, and fathers headed onto ships like animals.
Samemaru will pay, once we are finished with Motoaki. We know he is here somewhere.
It's Samemaru! Guards! To arms!
He looks
You
way
take
too
your
happy.
Motoaki. Fate has delivered this one unto me.
What? No,
Samemaru
Yasuke,
is
we need...
mine. I will find you later. Motoaki's men are chasing Samemaru as well. Why? There, a slave for Samemaru.
The foreigner! Finally meet, but I have to say goodbye.
Oh yeah, he ain't fucking playing around.
Forever.
He even fights like a samurai. The world they will find it amusing.
How do you know that? Tell me!
How does it feel to be picked up by the order like a stray dog?
Shut your mouth!
I just want to see if there's anything else to this conversation, but it doesn't look like there will be. His back is broken. Spinal.
I'll give you this round.
That name, Duarte. How do you know it?
Who put that sword in your hand, foreigner?
If I have to ask twice, you will find out.
You think this frightens me? I've had sharper knives at my throat, and they demanded my silence. Ask anything else. My favorite drink. Or how many cocoa rice your kind can fetch.
Damn! That name. How did he know?
That name may have been mentioned earlier in the game, but I don't recognize it.
I'll need to look around for Takeda Motoaki. Find out anything I can about him.
Okay, so he is in the Samurai Yashiki district, which is right up here somewhere. Ah, maybe over here?
Kind, handsome, and he can play the biwa.
Best if I remain unseen.
Who are you? Lord Motoaki warned me about intruders. Stay away!
Where is Takeda Motoaki?
You will never defeat our great lord. We will take back Nochisayama Castle.
I need to meet with him. Answer my question and I will not harm you.
He's down the road, to the south. But you'll be walking to your grave. Guards, hurry! There is an intruder!
Sounds like the musicians stopped playing.
You are mine.
You thought you were gonna be somebody. Okay, so he was on the south side of the district, so just keep going the way I'm going.
Are numbers necessary? Nothing usually happens.
That tune, the biwa. Takeda Motoaki is close. Who keeps stopping and starting the melody? The 4 clustered diamonds of the Takeda clan. I am on the right path.
I didn't see shit, but alright. Ah, over there.
The biwa. It stopped. Quiet. Could this be Takeda Motoaki's room?
The known names that taint our shores. Semimaru, Cage, Semimaru's little brother, Lopo Cruz, Sen, and Little Kappa. Can I just kill the guy and get this over with?
Including Samemaru. Why would a proud man like Motoaki work with these rats?
In the light of the moon, you stand tall amidst the glow. And in heart, you linger. A distant past, a place of splendor. The memories persist. Oh, old castle within my dreams. Until we meet again.
You're too attached to that castle, Takeda Motoaki. Your biwa master taught you better.
I did not expect you to care much for music, Shinobi. All that drives your ilk is blood.
Alright, let's do it.
So, you met the biwa master. He is dear to me. It is a tragedy that we do not share the same ideals.
Your ideals of taking innocent lives are not shared by most.
There are 2 sides to every tale. Have you considered both?
There are no sides. Only greedy lords who bring war to this land.
And you allied yourself to one, Shinobi of the usurper.
You slaughter the blameless and exploit the poor, but sleep with the guiltless heart.
How many lives have they taken? How much despair have they wrought? When my clan was driven from Nochiseyama Castle, who moved to defend us? As I watched my walls burn and the light fade from my beloved
Just tell me where the box is.
Who then slept with the guilty heart? There was no mercy then. I expect none now. The only justice in this world is the justice that we make.
I understand your thirst for revenge, but hatred does not make things right.
You do not understand. I fight not out of hatred, but to make things right.
Shit.
Come, show me your hatred. You chose the wrong side. I will make this right.
will take you with me.
Got him. Now, where's the box?
My castle. So beautiful in this light. Everything I did for you.
Then why work with them? The names on this list. They are all murderers, raiders, slavers.
I used every weapon I had to save that which I loved most. Tell me you wouldn't do the same. My biwa. Return it to my master. All I have left is my song. And I will take it with me.
Naue.
Where's the box?
Is he?
Takeda Motoaki lies dead.
He was not evil, not entirely. He loved Wakasa in his own way.
I did not know you could rank evil, measure it, and weigh it upon a scale. 1,000 thanks to you both for your commendable deeds. Wakasa is safer for it. Peace may be yet within reach.
What happened with Samemaru?
Lord Nagahide, if you will excuse us, we must take our leave.
As will I. When you can, look for me. We have something to discuss.
Yasuke, I've never seen you so upset.
Duarte. Naue, I need your help to find this man.
Who is he to you?
Please. Just help me. Please.
You can tell me.
Context, bro.
I will listen.
I will. But this is something I must deal with alone. For now.
Well, we'll continue as Yasuke, because it
All
seems like the
kinds of
story's going to
ships
go there
pass
anyways.
through the port at Obama. I would start there. And if you need help, just ask.
Then we got to find some ice. Okay, so he's dead. Says only one remains, the traitor Matsuhide, and Lady Nene can help. Well, then who is this guy? Okay. It may be in the trading port, so we need to go here. That's what it's looking like. We're gonna get some more Yasuke's past, which, I mean, I was hoping to find, you know, I was hoping to see more of Naue's story, you know, maybe some more stuff regarding her mother and, you know, the original assassins of this area. But there's a potential for Yasuke's story and Yasuke's past to lead into that as well. So, because if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% up to snuff on my geography, but I'm pretty sure. Let me look, actually. let me go to the University of Google here real quick. Yes, I was correct. So, Yasuke was brought over by Portuguese missionaries. And there's a small country that borders along Spain. That is Portugal. So that is where the missionaries that brought Yasuke came from, was Portugal, which borders Spain. And I can't remember the guy's name, Kantari Barra, I think was his name, was the Spanish assassin that was exiled from the order for killing an innocent. He hopped a boat and traveled to Japan. So I feel like there's a possibility that maybe, and I'm just guessing here and just kind of throwing shit up at the wall, but I'm guessing that maybe what Yasuke encountered in his past may shed some more light on this, Spanish assassin. Possibly.
The port of Obama. There might be clues about Duarte here. I will hunt you down and remove your head from your shoulders. Bastard.
I'm guessing this Duarte guy, he does not like.
Signals. The ships will look for a signal. I will look around.
Get your men to light the 3 signals around Obama's port. We will come ashore by the beach. Do not light them unless you're ready. You know the consequences. I'm growing tired of waiting. I expect them to be lit soon. Well, there's one.
This must be one of the signals.
I'm guessing the other one is... I'm guessing the other one would be over... No. Ah, right there, probably.
A man with a big scar named Samemari. Do you remember?
I do. He always had another man trailing him like a puppy.
Is that you?
Yeah?
Sir, it's you.
Have we met?
Azuchi Castle. I was there serving Lord Nobunaga. You may not know me, but I have seen you.
I am hard to miss.
Why have you come to Obama, sir?
There are darker dealings here than you can imagine. Coves of corruption, inhumane practices. I hope to make Obama safer.
Some men are selling weaponry or lacquerware, especially those on the black ships.
It is clear what kind of business these slavers deal with.
Okay, well the one frozen river was right around here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Because I do remember... At least I thought it was this area. Maybe not. Oh, okay, now they're just marked on my map, so that's cool. Oh, okay.
light, then Duarte de Melo is mine.
Alright, well, where's the other one at then? Ah, over there.
Cannot take me. I am old.
That was the last one.
I cannot work.
Now I will find somewhere to wait.
Better than living by their rules. I am too old, too weak. It is the young ones who must work.
Let me see if I can find some frozen water here real quick, because I am curious to see this.
Stringy and yellow. Hello, my dear friend.
You know what? I probably shouldn't waste a ton of time just looking for that. So let me just move on, and if I come across some frozen water, we'll see if we can make Yasuke slip and fall. If not, maybe next time. Oh, there might be a trophy for that though. You know, which would make that, you know, completely 100% worth it. Right.
I cannot let Duarte get away. They come. I have you now, Duarte.
He looks pissed.
The coward is not here. I must find his ship.
Look! Look! Captain is on the shore. Probably talking about the missing shipments. Some idiot deleted the signals. Ha! I bet the captain will have to report
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to be a little bit better with that because, well, they all have guns. Yasuke can't quite out-tank guns.
I should be careful. The coward is not here. I must find his ship.
Look! Captain is on the shore. Probably talking about...
There's a boatman who can take me to him.
Well, I used up all of my fucking rations, though.
Idiota. Do you think you'd risk coming so close to shore? You know what happens on this ship, eh? He did this when we moored in the islands to the south.
Don't hurt me. Mercy. I have a family to feed.
This man has a family.
You! Where is Duarte de Melo? Tell me!
Who are you?
Duarte. Now.
If I just watched a dude beat some people's ass to death with a spiked bat and he just walked up to me and said, Duarte, now, I'd be like, yep, yes sir, right away sir. This way.
What did I say about crying? I hate crying.
No! Stop!
This dude looks like half a butt puppet. Straight up just calling him a Templar.
Playtime.
Okay.
You remember me.
I remember your face. I never forget a face. And all the things one can do to it.
Where is Nuno Caro?
Even you can make allies, it seems. I received word about my ventures, foiled by a shinobi. To think they would ally themselves with one of your kind.
You will speak no more. Not of me, not of my allies.
Have you come to kill me?
I'm down.
You remember my face, but today you will remember my name. I will make you feel the pain of those you have touched.
Oh, it refilled my rations. Sweet. I feel like this is a fight that needs to be done with swords.
Show me what kind of man you are, Seiko!
You're trying to kill me?
So for anybody that might be wondering, this particular protector's armor has an engraving that can parry unblockable attacks, which is really nice for this character.
Curse the idiot who put that weapon in your hand. Such fire! Such anger! How does it feel?
Shut your damned mouth!
Revenge is dull. Just like death.
Where is your master? Where is Nuno Caro?
Who wants to know?
Where is Nuno Caro?
You are no one. A sad, nameless nothing who thinks they stand for something. You are simple, boring, predictable, dull. Just like her.
Why didn't you kill him, bro? Okay, so that was a quick flashback of some kind.
You does not deserve a name.
My name is Yasuke.
Yeah, fighting right up the stairs, that was pretty cool. I would have liked to seen like a cinematic version of that.
Go. There is nothing left for you here.
Where's your sword, bro?
A symbol. Templars. What is that? I cannot make sense of this, but I know who can help.
Okay.
Never left Hachiman. I'm going.
Yeah, because I can see that trinket. Okay, so Yamashiro and Southern Kyoto at the Jesuit residences, which is right there. Cool. Yeah, we'll go right here. See what, oh, yep, season change. So unfortunately, I'm sorry, Lurk, we ain't gonna get to, any frozen water with Yasuke. Unfortunately. Oh, I guess it is still wintertime. Except that water's not frozen. Season changed, but it's still wintertime. Negative review on Steam. That's on Mirage. Oh, that is in the, okay. Yeah, let's remove that. I was like, how is this 3,000 meters away? Oh, there we go. So they both can actually run on it, no problem, until you try to sprint. And then he just has that same, like, little animation. Negative review on Steam. He should fall and bust his ass.
My eyes deceive me. Diogo, is that you, my friend? Time has robbed us of each other, my friend. I had hoped dearly that we would meet again.
I feel the same.
So this is the guy I believe that he came over to Japan with.
Met. Circumstances were difficult, so to speak. But look at you now, a samurai in your own right. To think this is your reality.
Much has happened since.
I will not tell you lies. Things have been trying since Lord Nobunaga's death. The realm is unbalanced, and no one knows from which direction the next army will come. But I have been keeping above ground. Oh, I have also been hearing rumor of an interesting duo. The shinobi and the samurai, causing no small chaos in this land.
After Lord Nobunaga's death, I have been running with a band of, allies, you could say. We are a varied mix, but we share ideals.
It is tragic how he left us, to put your trust in the wrong hands.
I will forever be indebted to Lord Nobunaga, he who honored me. At the very least, he found death the way he wanted to.
As much as we wish to be the masters of our fate, Christ has his own grand designs. Why have you come to me? I take your return to Kyoto as no coincidence.
I found a letter. I cannot fully understand it, so I was hoping you could tell me.
It is an oath to the Templar Order.
You know them?
See, I have heard of them when I was in Italy. The Pope and 3 great houses were involved. The House of Borgia was one of them. A prominent noble family. They caused a lot of turmoil in Rome. Their thirst for power nearly ruined the city. I was there before I worked with Valliano.
What happened to them?
Eradicated, mysteriously.
It was Vallignano that brought him over.
They say a secret organization put an end to their conspiracies, but not much is known. This letter is addressed to Eduardo de Mel. Does this name mean anything to you?
He was a slaver. Someone who did not deserve the mercy of death.
What happened to him?
I ended his life.
Was he someone you knew?
He was someone from my past. Another demon.
It says here that someone called Kimura Kai is training a group of secret warriors at a school in Ki. They will serve someone called Nuno Kar.
Karo.
You know this name?
I worked for him. Before you and I met.
Ah, I remember when we pulled you out. That piece of wood you were drifting on was at the end of its life.
It is good that you found me, Luis. Let us leave it at that.
Even more fortunate for us. You were a great asset to Valliano. You've never painted a clear picture of how you were left floating in the open sea as you were.
I was on a ship with a few others. It was destroyed.
Well, safe to surmise that this Duarte de Mello and Nuno Caro are part of the Templar Order.
Then I must find this Kimura Gay.
So, okay. So we got a small reference to Ezio. This dude here, Luis was his name, said he spent time in Italy and, you know, dealt with the Pope and, you know, that the Borgia family were involved and that a secret organization ended their efforts and all that stuff. So obviously we don't get a direct mention of Ezio's name. But we do basically get the story, essentially, at its very basic summary that you could have, which in a way makes sense because in Altair's time, like I've said this multiple times, many other streams, but by the time Assassin's Creed 2 rolls around, about 300 years had passed by, and Altair was like almost this mythological figure to them. He was almost deified in a way. It's just the legend of Altair was so big already. But in Altair's time, the assassins were more of a public order. And by the time Ezio's time rolled around, they had kind of been pushed back underground and operated in secret and operated in the shadows. So I could see how, you know, maybe the general public wouldn't know about... oh, there's a rift. Okay. You've encountered myriad adversaries on your path. Ended most of them. Here I will show you their face. But so I could see how maybe Ezio wouldn't be known, you know, well known throughout the world and everything, since he did operate more in secret. What shards am I collecting is my question. Alright, well, let's just continue on with this for now. And key... way down here. Ronin frequent the inn at Takahara Village. Somewhere in this region. And it looks like the closest I'm going to get is going to be way up here. I'd like to know what these shards are this thing's talking about. But I don't really see anything on my map for them, so I don't know if this is just something I'm supposed to find, or if maybe, let's see, it said here collect the shards. So maybe I'm gonna get some more targets here in the Templar Order and I get a shard from each of them. Maybe these two go hand in hand. So let's go here and start making our way down to this next target, I guess. And here I was, I mean, I am getting a little bit more story, but it's more backstory, and it's of Yasuke, which is not how I expected things to go. I was really kind of hoping once I got through that last Shinbok food. I meant to do that. I was hoping once I got through that next Shinbok food target that, oh, now it shows up way up here in Wakasa. You know, since I have a ways to go, and this is actually right next to this fast travel point, let me actually fast travel here real quick and do that before we continue on with the rest of this. But now it just gave me a whole nother list of people I'm going to have to go through. Backstory is still story, and yeah, now we actually officially have the Templars by name, not just the Shinbok Fu. Oh, I guess I should have stayed up there. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. It leads me here. And then it's... Wait. There's one. Locked. Progress further in the story to access this anomaly. Really? Then why send me here? There was another one down here. Okay, I can... Oh, okay, so I guess I had to go through this a certain way. Or something. Okay, I see. I see what's going on. You gotta start at the bottom. and where is the last one? Right there, I guess. Okay, well, let's head in here, see what we get. Since we get basically no modern day story, let's see what this is.
The treasures are not what we originally assumed them to be. Not artifacts as we might define them. Something else, maybe.
Sanctum's going to love this. They gave you a small fortune based on the presumed power of some useless trinkets.
Power is subjective. Our enemies were willing to kill for these trinkets, willing to die for them.
And you think the Sanctum will buy the word of fanatics and savages?
The inner Sanctum lacks perspective. They cannot see the world past their marbled walls and manicured topiaries. The inner Sanctum will believe whatever I tell them.
This Nuno Caro sounds like a piece of work.
Useless shits or not, they'll have your head for this. Unless you plan to feed them more lies.
I will feed them something better. Progress. We crushed the assassins and their Japanese counterparts, thanks to their devotion to whatever was in that box. These treasures are just as potent as any artifact, if not more so.
Symbols of Japan's virtues. At least what one of them said. Right before I claimed his tongue.
He believed it to his dying breath. They all did. As does another man under our thumb.
The Shogun and his bootlickers. The Shinbakufu.
He seeks to trade those treasures for the throne. A gilded cage in a Templar court. The Shinbakufu will sing to our melody. A perpetual cycle of discord with no end in sight.
Bloodshed. Great for business.
Okay. Interesting. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Think bigger, dwarf. Our commerce here in Japan is simply meant to oil the workings of a greater system. One we control. War, unrest, hunger. All functional institutions in their own right. All part of the same system. And it runs like a work of art.
And what of Oda Nobunaga? A stubborn son of a bitch, that one.
No, not stubbornness. His singular belief in unification is unyielding. Not to his enemies, and certainly not to us.
Then we got him. Kill his whole family.
His men will turn on him. One is already thinking it. All he requires is a simple nudge.
Why don't we kill the bastard ourselves? I have yet to claim the tongue of a daimyo.
It is how we have always done things. A pinch here, press there. The occasional promise written in honey and gold. The desire to shape one's own destiny is irresistible. If only they could.
A good speech, senor. Then I suppose the Inner Sanctum will be pleased with our progress.
Dear Duarte, we've only just started, and it will be nearly impossible to stop us. The people of this land fight for a destiny that no longer belongs to them. The deeper their divisions run, the sooner our plan comes to fruition. And when we are satisfied, we will finally give them the peace they seek.
These men and their machinations. How do you feel? Misery, falsehoods, oppression. All carefully tuned mechanisms of control. Yes, I see. Events that transpired centuries before your time. And yet, you feel the connection. You can identify the shape of your enemy. You recognize the cage they've built around you. You are beginning to understand. Nawe and Yasuke's fight. It is your fight as well. Your journey has helped me see the aberration more clearly. It is an incompatibility with Animus' ego. It is what drives you to fight, to hope. She will find you, subdue you once more. I'm sorry. Your fight is one of many. You may meet an impasse, taste defeat, but you will not fail. What has come before, what has been, you understand now.
No, I don't. But anyway, it's interesting that after all of this, that this Duarte and Nuno Caro are the Templars, and they've basically been manipulating the Shinbok Fu into doing their bidding. So I have a feeling this horseman may be somebody really important. It's interesting that I have the opportunity to go after Mitsuhide now, when this all opened up. I almost feel like maybe I should do that before I get down into the Templars, but I feel like since the Templars just showed up and we've got this here with Yasuke, which, you know, learns that the worst men from his past are active in Japan, that would maybe give us some context going into Mitsuhide, considering that he was mentioned by the Templars as already wanting to betray Nobunaga. That might give us some more context going into that, potentially. So yeah, let's jump back to Yasuke here. We'll go all the way back up here, fast travel here, and then take the long ride down to where we need to go. Hopefully these aren't quite as long as the Shinbok Fu.
I am fine. This is fine.
I am fine. This is fine. Yes, yeah, that was another thing too, is that they mentioned that they were directly responsible for taking out the original assassins here in Japan. So yeah, that's an important little note as well, because that gives us a little bit, I was going to say a little bit of context, but more importantly, or I guess more accurately, a breadcrumb into what's already happened. And so while I've given praises to this game, and most of it I still agree with, but as this game moves along, the story seems like it takes a back seat. The story, like, because the first, I don't know, 4 or 5 streams I did of this game, the story that was being told, the way it was being told, was all really well done. And now once we, you know, and once we get a little bit further into the game, it seems like all they want to give you is breadcrumbs. Which would be fine if these breadcrumbs weren't strung out across 20 to 25 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind breadcrumbs here and there. I don't mind speculation here and there. Things like that. It can be done well. Because usually some breadcrumbs get you to reach for things, connect some dots that may or may not exist, which then sets up for a good plot twist. Typically. And so again, I can't see exactly where the story is going. You know, so that's good. It's not been too predictable still. But I do have to voice some disappointment in... I guess we ain't going that way. I do have to voice some disappointment in how little story we've gotten in the past 12 to 15 hours. But it's also interesting to note that Yasuke, you know, that these people are people from Yasuke's past that he's already dealt with. You know, that he maybe has already dealt with in, you know, Spain or Portugal or, you know, wherever else in his past. So it's interesting that that Yasuke's past is connected with these people who are now influencing all of this shit in Japan. Now, I also don't know a whole lot about Spanish history, a lot about, you know, Portuguese history or Japanese history. So I don't know if Duarte and Nuno Caro are actual historical figures or not. If they are, I've never heard their names before.
According to Lois Froys, the hunt for Kimura K starts here. I need to find his hidden training grounds. Perhaps I will find answers in there. Sake has a habit of loosening tongues.
More Ronin arrived.
Judging by your attire, you once served the Oda clan.
As did you. Yasuke is a name that needs no introduction, even if you were to wander these lands naked.
Clothed or unclothed. Without Lord Nobunaga's intervention, I might well be a distant memory by now.
I could say the same. Yet, I often find myself questioning if I'm truly here.
You stand before me. Is that not proof of life?
I stand. I speak. I breathe. These are functions of the body, not the spirit.
I forge my own path, with the hope of bringing a measure of peace. Our Lord may have departed, but his legacy endures.
Lord Hashiba Hideyoshi.
A worthy successor. Or so we must hope.
Indeed. And what brings you here?
I seek the one they call Kimura K. Do you know him?
By reputation only. There's a man in his service. Kumabe Ujiie. He recruits Ronin at a cemetery at Koyasan.
What kind of man is he?
More of a talker than a fighter. As is the case with such men. His words shouldn't be trusted, yet might prove useful nevertheless.
Thank you for your help.
Caution, Yasuke. They say Kimura K creates a new breed of warrior. Upon his order, these men will attack without hesitation.
Should they do so in my presence, it would be an unfortunate mistake.
He operates in Northern Key. Up in this region here. We'll go ahead and use 800 of our coins so we can fast travel here at least.
What was that?
This recruiter sounds like my best hope of finding Kimura K. I must look for him at the cemetery.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting here speculating Wednesday night how many streams I may have left of this game, and I was thinking 2, maybe 3. Now I have no idea. I have no idea how many of these Templar targets I'm going to have to take out. I have no idea how many, you know, like, quests I'm going to have to do for each one of them. Like, this may have just added a significant amount of time.
Here it is.
Oh, I'm like not even close to the center of it. Okay, well, let's turn around then. There we go. Right here.
Surely no one had a better command of cavalry than Lord Uesugi Genshin.
After Kawanakajima, I suspect the Takeda clan would agree.
Kumabe Ujiie should be close. I will walk among the Ronin, see if I can find him.
We should find Kumabe Ujiie and hear him out.
You dare threaten me? You make a grim mistake, Alana.
Well, I can see this is going to be a damn chore. No, the only thing that I got was assassinate. And then my quest says kill him and all of his Ronin. So, yeah, it's going to be a chore.
Surely no one had a better command of cavalry than Lord Uesugi Genshin.
Kumabe Ujiie should be close. I will walk among the Ronin, see if I can find him.
Serving under Lord Shingen. We were true Takeda that day. The Oda and Tokugawa clan stood no chance.
It is too soon for Lord Nobunaga to have a shrine here. In his absence, I can make use of this one to catch the eye of Kumabe Ujiie.
Should be directed at their own belly. Lord Shingen, your valor was unmatched. Our clan lost a true leader.
Maybe if I just wait and be patient, something else will happen? Or is this dude just going to sit here? Okay, so it looks like there's only 2 specific ones that I have to kill. Not all of them.
Hopefully he carried some useful information on him. This leads me straight to Kimura Cave.
Yep, let's just get the hell out of here.
Perhaps Kimura Cave can guide me to Nonokaro. He is not. Then Duarte de Mello, another power-hungry man willing to go to any lengths to expand his influence, no matter the cost.
Yeah, if I'd have had to take out everybody, boy howdy, we'd have been here for a while.
Don't you dare.
Bodies, monks and bandits. What happened here? Perhaps the dead have more they can tell me. How did Nonokaro recruit Kimura-Kei? What could the Templars offer that is worth betraying your country?
Alright, let's go. Let's start dropping bodies.
Kumabe Ujiye sent me.
Enter and wait for the others. Kimura-Kei will welcome you soon. Master K is about to start. Let us go with the others.
You are without ties, without a lord to serve. You hold no land. You are dishonored. Look who's here. A dead man's pet.
He's definitely got the Templar logo, that's for sure.
Lord K has led you astray. The path he follows is flawed. If you could only see the dark truth of where it leads.
Now your lesson begins. This man is my enemy. Make him your enemy. Kill him.
Oh, fantastic.
Your leader lies to you.
Bring it on! That's what I thought. Y'all ain't shit. Let me refill my rations there. Those might come in handy. Gather round, yeah!
Stop this! This bloodshed is needless!
That was a twofer. Well, I'm gonna guess I have to climb up. At least they're forgiving with rations.
Give yourself! We have the rest of my
Kimura kills us, not careful! How many more lives must fall to your cause, Kay?
Can I finally kick his ass? No? Fantastic. Oh boy.
Put him out still. Outflank him! Outflank him!
Soldiers experience!
This dude's got a straight up hand cannon.
Exploit his weakness!
Falling for Kimura K's delusion is your mistake!
I didn't want to do that yet. I wanted to save those, but... You, sir, are starting to really piss me off. That dude faced the end of a bat. Alright, well, I'm going into this with basically a full health bar and 2 rations. It's better than no health, no rations. That was a hell of a fight just to get here, though. As long as it's just me and him, I should be okay. It's when I have to fight multiple people.
You cannot stop me, Yasuke. You are ignorant of the Templars, of this world.
Spoken by a traitor to his own land.
My land robbed me of purpose. The Templars restored it.
You lead your people into servitude.
This from the fool who followed Nobunaga. He gave you freedom. His death gave you freedom. Now you waste it on childish vendettas.
You refuse to see the true face of Nunokaro and men of his kind.
You know nothing of them.
I know them all too well. Monsters! That is who you serve.
Lies!
Oh, way to go. Now we're gonna fight in the fire. That's just fantastic.
Rulers of this land betray us both. They don't deserve loyalty.
Oh, it actually refilled my rations again before this fight, so that's sweet. I wonder if maybe that was something they did in an update to give you full rations. Like one of the recent updates that they did to give you full rations going into a boss fight. Oh, I can catch on fire, but he can't?
Impressive. fight has only just begun.
Yeah, call in your reinforcements, chicken shit! Oh, that is a hell of a sword. Okay, so he's actually going to unsheath that sword now.
You waste your talents.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Yes. Straight up broke his sword, though. You know what? At this point, just drown his ass. I don't know if this guy deserves an honorable death.
Your cause is my target pay, not you. Abandon it and live.
You destroy everything I work for, then demand my surrender.
Yep. Shit. Now, hopefully I get a checkpoint at this point. Because if I have to redo that whole fight, I'm not going to be happy. I mean, it's not a difficult fight. I just didn't see getting shanked with a sword. With a broken sword. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's going to put me right before the beginning of the fight. I don't know why it didn't just restart me, actually. Just in case. Let's do that. Just in case. So we're going to have to rewatch the cutscene. I wish it would have just...
You cannot
spoken by a traitor.
My land.
Oh, okay, so I can actually press circle and skip through this. Okay. Okay.
Rulers of this land betray us both. They don't deserve loyalty.
Nuno Caro is no better.
Sweet. Definitely blocked that, but okay. How do I almost beat him the first time and then just get fucking murdered the second time?
You did not. I. Rulers of this land betray us both. They don't deserve loyalty.
Nuno Caro is no better.
Alright, I need to slow my roll a little bit. Be a little bit more patient, because, yeah, it looks like 2 strikes and I'm dead. And if I don't block that first one, then yeah, he's going to kick my ass, so. Now, I can only imagine how fun this fight would be with Naue.
You did not. Rulers of this land betray us both. They don't deserve loyalty.
Nuno Caro is no better.
impressive. But the fight has only just begun.
Oh, there's actually a ration refill right there. I still have 4. I should be good.
No cause.
Got him. I like how his armor just like reappears. That broke my bones. Sorry, that one upset me a little.
Yes, okay. Vengeance will find you.
From Nuno Caro, he is next.
Not him. Others. My people.
I will be waiting. Where is Caro?
You will not learn it from me.
Of course not.
You have defeated me today. My fine armor is yours to claim. But do not mistake my intentions. I sought a better future. My dream dies with me, but the fight for what I believe in will endure. Get on with it.
Kay spoke of vengeance. I should respect his threats. Stay vigilant. I am no closer to finding Nuno Caro. Still, the Templars have suffered a blow.
Okay, so it's not going to give me more Templars. Well, actually, let me let him finish talking.
Mirage is dead, and the aspiring army lies in ruins. As for Caro, his reckoning will come.
Okay, so it's not going to give me another Templar target. So, okay. So yeah, it still says complete the Templar objective board, which is down here, which I don't have. So I guess at this point, let's do this and head towards Mitsuhide, I guess. But we got this dude's armor, so that's neat. Plus 10% damage per 10% health missing. Although, I really should have leveled up this armor some more. Because being able to parry the unblockable attacks is, like, really good. I don't want to give that up at all. So, we'll do that instead. And we need to meet with Lady Nene. Let's see if she still has eyebrows on her forehead. Yeah, and we'll just continue on as Yasuke for now. Because I'm pretty sure the few times I've talked to Lady Nene, that I had like a bug going on, a minor bug where, like, she didn't have eyebrows, but it looked like her eyebrows were like this far up her forehead. Hey, I need to talk to you. Just busting in like the Kool-Aid man.
You have returned.
My lady.
Maybe it's not a bug. Maybe that's just the way she's supposed to
one
look.
thing. The Shinbakufu.
One remains. Mitsuhide.
You honor Lord Nobunaga, as he would have wanted.
Thank you, my lady.
Mitsuhide has gathered his forces in Shoryuji Castle. I hope he fears what is coming. Vengeance.
Lord Nobunaga wanted to unify the land. Mitsuhide wants to subjugate it. The people deserve justice.
Then press forth and execute justice. As we speak, Lord Hideyoshi is readying his forces near Shoryuji Castle. This battle will shape the country for generations. If Lord Hideyoshi triumphs, we enter a new age.
With your husband in power.
It is a delicate situation. Lord Hideyoshi is ambitious, as is every other daimyo. What matters now is defeating Mitsuhide. Go. Finish the Shinbakufu. And may you find there what you seek.
Why do I feel like it's not going to be that simple? Because nothing in this game so far has been just, hey, go here, take this guy out. None of it's been that simple.
We have to get to Hideyoshi before he kills him, otherwise the box is lost.
And we have to move quickly.
We'll continue on as Naue, because this has to deal with the box. And the box is, in my opinion, part of Naue's story, so... Oh, is this another... Oh, I've already done that. Leave activity. I didn't realize it was going to be that when it said sit. Okay. Well, we're just going straight up here, huh? Yamashiro and Yamazaki, which is here. In a village south of Oyamazaki Village. Well, let's just fast travel here and see if we can find it. right there. And south of Oyamazaki Village. So it's got to be right around there. And of course, I'm missing 18 coin. I can't just fast travel right to there. That's okay.
Stick to the shadows. I don't want trouble.
What's out there?
So we're going to want to go... What about there? Right there.
If you expect to die, you will fight without fear.
No. Lord Nobutaka will take the right flank. I am leading the charge.
Lord Hideyoshi, we are here to join your battle against Mitsuhide.
I don't know if I can take Yasuke serious
show loyalty
in
to Lord
Templar
Nobunaga.
samurai armor, though.
Get in the ranks.
Yes, Lord Hideyoshi.
Like that look
Following
just doesn't look
Hideyoshi is
right.
a mistake. To get to Mitsuhide first, we need to be in front, not behind.
Let Lord Hideyoshi fight. We will head straight for Mitsuhide. Are we ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's move.
Oh shit. We got a nice cutscene here. This is gonna get serious.
Akachi Mitsuhide has betrayed our master, Lord Nobunaga. Now, he expects us to serve him. Today is the day of our vengeance. Hachiman is watching. Lord Nobunaga is watching. They demand blood. So, let us spill it!
I'd like to hear that in the native language. You know, if I had this on immersive mode. Because I feel like that would sound like 10 times more
Is this so?
intimidating.
Oto Hosokawa clan and the rest of our allies. Then we face the enemy without them.
Take the castle!
We're gonna go through as Naue. I feel like she's got a bigger bone to pick with Mitsuhide. I mean, even though Mitsuhide was fairly instrumental in Lord Nobunaga's death. I feel like this, because let's not forget, Mitsuhide manipulated Naoe into killing Nobunaga. Or trying to kill Nobunaga, anyway. Shit.
The men will take this road.
Shit.
Like an animal.
Yasuke would probably be the easier way to go, because, yeah, he could just tank through all this.
There's too many! Protect the people! Lord Mitsuhide has damned us!
That definitely shouldn't have worked out that way. That was weird. You feeling froggy? Then leap.
We meet again. They're up there. Can't see them. A shadow of Huh?
Well, I guess Mitsuhide's not at the top of the castle.
They're getting closer!
Oh, of course, I can't go around. Damn.
Strange sound.
Pose for you!
Where are you, chicken shit? I suppose I didn't need to kill those two, but oh well.
You just won't die.
The Two-Faced. He's a bitch.
Deal with this.
Of course you won't do it. Yeah, this would definitely be more beneficial to use Yasuke right here. And of course he's gonna run away like a chicken shit. Ooh. Okay, well. This is where Yasuke is gonna come in. In my book, that makes you chicken shit. Yeah, that's chicken shit.
Lord Mitsuhide, we will cover your retreat. No more running. I will face my fate with sword in hand.
You gonna die.
I release you.
You're gonna die, bitch.
Nowhere to hide.
Turn around, traitor.
Yasuke.
Alright, should I do this fight with Yasuke or Naoe?
I once shared that royalty. Then he bound Enrakuji down. Monks, women, children. We bound and beheaded them all. By the thousands.
Lord Nobunaga was... That does not justify your treachery.
Someone had to save us from his madness. To stop the endless slaughter of innocents.
So you defiled your honor, betrayed your lord. You murdered him with a stab in the back.
The Shinbaku used me, as I had used you. Have you forgotten Iga?
I'll never forget Iga. Just as I will never forget how you murdered my father.
It was necessary.
Where's the bright light coming from?
And now, you back another tyrant. A peasant. For Nobunaga's throne. I saved this country. You will destroy it.
No. We will save it from you.
You never were true samurai.
I guess it's not going to give me a choice. Okay.
Is that all your father taught you? Feeble attempts. You are fading.
Oh shit.
Careful, Egan.
I like how they switched the two in the middle of the fight. That was cool. Use Yasuke while he's all armored up, and then Naoe comes in once his armor's stripped off. That was nice.
Speak.
Where's the box?
There is another. He would have become Shogun again, but you defied death and hunted us down. We underestimated you. He promised allies, then disappeared. He lives where my dream
The horseman.
falls to pieces.
You mean Ashikaga Yoshiaki?
Ashikaga Yoshiaki, the one Nobunaga toppled from power.
And the box, where is it?
He has it. It is one of the Imperial regalia.
The jewel.
For years, we searched for it. All that time, hidden in your little village. The Oda clan has many great samurai, but you were the one to avenge our lord. Perhaps you are the greatest of us all.
Enough. Your time has come.
I lived my life as a samurai. Let me die as one.
I could give him what he asks.
He does not deserve it.
It is the 5th month when rain falls. Water rushes in the garden on Summer Mountain. Falling flowers keep back the flow of the pond.
Your life's work is undone tonight, samurai. But my father's legacy lives on through me.
Lit. Right in the neck. I love the samurai helmet on the horse.
Lord Nobunaga has been avenged. My men will collect the traitor's head, and we will savor today's victory.
Will you succeed Lord Nobunaga?
Our council must find a successor to finish the work, with might to crush any opposition.
And grace to maintain the balance.
I am the son of a farmer. I have seen samurai take all and leave nothing. That stops now.
And if they don't, you will hear from us.
I'm sure that I will. Samurai, your actions have honored Lord Nobunaga.
Thank you, Lord Hideyoshi. That means more than you know. Owari no Uutsuke.
I thought we finally had him. The one with the jewel.
Only one left. Come on, we can do it.
Whatever the Shogun's plans are, we will stop them.
Okay. So he's dead now. You know what? It won't take me long to get there. I still have a little bit of time. Against my better judgment, I'm going to go for it. Because we still have this here with Yasuke to do. And there's no more Templars here yet. So I'm going to guess that once we finally deal with the rest of the Shinbok Fu, then this, we'll get a little bit more of that. So let's see if we can end the Shinbok Fu tonight. Normally streams are 3 hours. I still got about 20 minutes. Then maybe Wednesday will just be in-game. I like the way they did that fight, though. Having both of them there for that. That was a well-done fight. I feel like calling my horse at this point was pointless.
Aye.
But obviously we've been told at this point, and it's been revealed at this point, that there's a bigger enemy than the Shinbok Fu, and that's the Templars. Because the Templars are basically pulling the strings of the Shinbok Fu. So I don't feel like we're going to get to the end of the game with the end of the Shinbok Fu. I feel like there's going to be a little bit more after that. So if we can end the Shinbok Fu tonight, then that sets us up good for Wednesday. Theoretically, anyways.
Yep. This is it, where we'll finally find the box and the masked horseman.
I'm just going to get this viewpoint real quick. I'm not worried about the lost pages right now. I'm going to get this viewpoint just for fast travel opportunities in the future. Well, there's actually a lost page right there. And actually, how many more knowledge points do I need? 3 knowledge points. Okay. I do have a feeling, though, that this isn't going to be as simple as just show up, assassinate, leave. Because it's never that simple. There's the box.
The foreign samurai and the shadow from Iga. We meet again. Do not fear me. I am alone. You see, I have nothing to hide. I assume you know who I am.
The Shogun. Or at least the one who once held claim to this title.
You're the coward who killed my father.
The fool fights even when all is lost. The wise concedes victory and looks to the future. You have won. The treasure is yours.
The regalia is inside?
I have some respect for our traditions yet. Where the box goes, so does the jewel. I underestimated your resilience, Shadow. And I admit, it cost me everything.
I promised my father I would return what was stolen from us. I always keep my word.
An honorable trait that could prove useful to you today.
Why do you give it to us so freely?
Consider it a starting point. To initiate negotiations that I leave with my life.
No. You die here today.
It is not vengeance you truly desire, young Egan. Not anymore. I hear you seek another shadow, carrying a wristblade like yours. Now, it is customary to discuss terms. Sit.
Where?
Give me your word, and I will tell you where.
Was it a woman?
I neglected to ask. My spies were more taken with how she faded into nothingness.
We do not know if
he just gave it away. He said she.
Why lie and have the shadow hunt me? I paid a steep price to learn that lesson, samurai.
All right. You have my word.
In Yamato, at Sakafuniishi.
Let's go.
Not yet. I did not promise him anything. You killed my daimyo and betrayed our emperor. You must answer for this.
Warmongering fools like Oda Nobunaga betrayed our world, sacrificed our people. Men like him have undermined the order of the shogunate for more than a century with their thirst for power. They have plunged us into chaos. Am I not, after all, the legitimate ruler of our lands? I wanted only to take back my rightful place, to return us to order.
By stealing what the Emperor entrusted to the Kakushibaiki.
Objects believed to be magical. In my hands, they became a means to restore, to secure our country's future.
You sold them to the Portuguese.
We both know we are not talking about regular merchants and Jesuits. I suspect you have been looking for the Templar Order for some time, samurai. Their demise is near to your heart, surely nearer than any desire to kill me. Or are you just like them, underneath that armor you wear? My life for my information.
I have found Duarte de Melo. His days of torture and treachery on the slave ships are over.
Seek out the Silver Queen of the Tada Mines. You may find her sympathetic.
We have what we need.
Without the Shimbakufu, you have no value. No more leverage. The foreigners will come back for the box and kill you.
But I do not have the box. You do. It is in everyone's interest that you find them before they find us, samurai.
You were afraid of them.
Terrified.
Lord Nobunaga feared no such force. His name will live on forever. You will live in shame and die forgotten. Did you get what you wanted?
I did. But it doesn't feel over.
Because it's
we
not.
both have new paths to trace. All because of this. I wonder how many lives have paid for its passage to us.
Too many to count, but not one more. We'll make sure of it.
Such burdens are more bearable when shared.
All right. Yep, and just like I figured, it's not over. And now we've got some more with Naue. Truths are revealed in the past of the Fujibayashi clan collides with Naue's present. Reach the Sakafunishi Shrine ruins in Yamato at the Oscar Rocks Basin. And then we've also got another Templar to track down, the Silver Queen. And he was spared. And we've got some more quests from Tomiko. Complete Yasuke's personal journey, which I assume is here, maybe? Complete Naue's personal journey. Okay, so I guess... And then complete Junjiro's personal journey. And actually, I need to do this quest. Let's actually end the night with Junjiro. Because that quest has been there for quite some time. And that one's not too far away from my hideout. But we still have more of Yasuke. We have some new stuff with Naue. And the assassins. So we've got that to look forward to Wednesday night. And, yep, Junjiro is right here. So we're finally done with the Shinbaku. I didn't expect to get a whole nother target list of Templars. But I also kind of knew that the game wasn't going to end with the end of the Shinbaku. However, I wasn't expecting to get all the way through the Shinbaku tonight. So I'm glad to be kind of done with that chapter of the game. Because we have the box back now. Because it seemed like for about 20 hours it was just like, hey, kill this guy. Where's the box? I won't tell you. Kill this guy. Where's the box? I don't know. Kill this guy. Where's the box? It was just getting kind of repetitive, a little old. So it's nice that we're kind of finally turning the page, I guess, in this story.
All have eyes on me.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, I have to show up as Yasuke. Do I get to train Junjiro in the ways of the samurai?
Yasuke! Master Sorin sent me a letter from Ki. I want to go and visit him while he's on his pilgrimage.
Oh yeah, Soren was the guy that was his.
I have to grow up.
That was taking care of him.
Take care of myself. Can you show me some samurai moves? That's how swordsmen start out their training, isn't it?
It is a bit more complex than that. But yes, if it pleases you, I will demonstrate. Observe closely. I first learned kata by watching my own teacher, Master Kamizumi.
I'm watching.
Pay attention to your balance, your movement.
Look at
the blade serve as an extension of your wheel.
Look at little Junjiro over there.
Don't worry, you can try again. Your form is really good, Yasuke, sir.
You do not have to be formal, Junjiro. We have talked about this.
But you're a samurai. And you're teaching me. Master Sorin told me to always show respect.
Master Sorin taught you much, it seems. But why do you want to study the sword? I have never seen this side of you.
I have to. It's my duty.
Is this about Naue?
Yes. And what she did at Katano. I'll never forget. The night we met you. The night we were surrounded by soldiers. I couldn't talk or move or anything. Like I was a statue. But Naue stayed with me. She could have run, but she didn't. She protected me. And I want to do the same for her. For all my family.
I thought he was going somewhere else with that.
Is that how you see us, Junjiro? The allies?
Well, yeah. I mean, Naoe's like my sister, Tomiko is more like my auntie, and you're like my
It is all right. How about we try the kata again? Together this time.
I definitely thought he was going to say he was still pissed at Naue. Alright, well, not sure how much longer we've got here, but I'm going to guess that based on the layout of this, that there's going to be 2 more Templars. I'm guessing the Silver Queen and then this the other guy, I can't remember his name right now, but like just based off the position, right? Because like you look at well, I guess maybe not, because I was gonna say you look at this one here and they're kind of yeah, I was like, this looks like it's going to be set in 4s, which with the Templar insignia, still a good possibility. But like these ones, it's kind of more up than in this directly in the middle here on the side. So I'm going to guess we've got 2 more Templar targets here with Yasuke, and then we've got whatever's going on here with Naue, the meaning of the blade. So that's what we're looking forward to Wednesday. We're nearing the end. Made more progress today than I was expecting, which is good. But before we get back to this on Wednesday, Tuesday night, we will be back with the Grim Gamer for part 3 or part 4. I think part 4 of Epic Mickey Rebrushed on the Nintendo Switch. And then we'll be right back here Wednesday night for what could be the end game of Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm not 100% sure how much farther we've got to go. Let's see. Let's check here. It says I'm 60% now through the main story. But for like 4 streams straight, 4 or 5 streams straight, it said I was only at 40%. So I'm not sure, I guess, really how accurate that is. Because, like, we could get 20% here and 20% here and be done. So I'm really not sure how that's calculated and whatnot. But then Thursday, we'll be back with the Grim Gamer again for some more Epic Mickey Rebrushed. If he doesn't finish it Tuesday, I'm not sure how much longer he's got in that game either. But we're coming up on Endgame here in 2 games. And then after this, I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed 3. We're going to go back a month where we finished Assassin's Creed Revelations, and we're going to get the final part of the Desmond Saga in the Assassin's Creed series. If I finish this Wednesday, then I'll probably go right into Assassin's Creed 3 on Sunday. If I don't finish this Wednesday, then I'll probably finish it up Sunday, and then I'll do something else Wednesday night because I want to start Assassin's Creed 3 on a Sunday. Sundays I usually can go a little long. Today I did not because of the late start. But for those of you that may not know yet, for those of you that have made it this far, I greatly appreciate you. But things are changing with work in a very, very unpleasant way. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stream. And there's a couple other things I would like to fit in. So I may throw a Monday in, not tomorrow, but maybe the following Monday I might do something. It really kind of depends on how much longer this game takes, but I really do want to fit Assassin's Creed 3 in before, I guess, my streams come to an end. And I also want to fit in at least 1 to 2 more PS2 era games. One of those being the Peter Jackson King Kong game. I played it back in the day. It's been a really long time since I played it. And I just watched the movie again recently and would really like to give the game another playthrough after about 20 years. So I'll probably do a one-off of that in between this and Assassin's Creed 3, depending on the day that I finish this game. And then I'll probably finish it up on like a Monday one-off or something like that. So we're just going to kind of play it by ear coming up here pretty soon. But that's going to be it for the night. Good progress today. Finally got a little bit more story. We finally got the goddamn box that we've been chasing for like 30 hours at this point. I've done probably 30 plus hours on stream, and I've done probably another 10 to 15 hours off stream doing side quests and things of that nature. I have enjoyed this game for what it is, and that's the key, for what it is. Okay, a lot of people can't seem to look at a game and understand what it is on the surface. Okay, this is a modern, newer 2020 era Ubisoft Assassin's Creed RPG. That's exactly what this is. This is not the Assassin's Creed of old. We will probably never see the Assassin's Creed of old again. This is what it is. Like Starfield was a Bethesda RPG. I was not disappointed in Starfield Hardly at all, because I expected a Bethesda RPG. This game has some disappointments in it, but at the end of the day, this is what I expected it to be. I knew going into this game that we would not be getting relatively anything of a modern day story. I knew going in that this is an Assassin's Creed Ubisoft RPG and that there was going to be some grind and that there was going to be some bloat. I knew all of that going in, so I'm not going to complain too hard about it. Because if I'm going to complain about it and I'm, going to tear it to pieces for what I already knew it was going to be, then I just simply wouldn't have played it. Right? So for what it is and what I expected this game to be, it's been really good. There's definitely things I would have liked to see them do differently, things I would have liked to see them do better, but it's not my game. I'm not a game developer, so I can't necessarily say this would have been better or this would have been better or that would have been better. For me personally, it probably would have been. There's definitely things me personally, in my own opinion, and the way I've experienced this story over the past 10 to 15 years, I feel like there's definitely things that could have been done for me. Now, whether these things, if they had done them, would have worked and been enjoyable for other people is a completely different story. For what this is, so far I've enjoyed it. I'm just glad to be back on some sort of story, because this whole Shinbok Fu thing here was a bit of a grind. But on that note, we're going to go ahead, make ourselves a save. As you can see here, my total playtime now is 48 hours. So I've put some time in, as expected. But on that note, I will see you all again Tuesday night in the Grim Gamer stream. I'll be back here Wednesday, back on Grim stream Thursday night. You can find all of this information, what we're going to be doing coming up soon, right in the Grim Beardson Discord on Twitch here. We've got a link pinned here in the chat, and on YouTube there will be a link in the description box below. There will also be a subscribe button right up in that region over there, and there will be a playlist all the way up in that far corner over there for my Assassin's Creed playlist that features playthroughs of Mirage, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and now Shadows. So until I see you all next time, there's only one thing left for you to do, and that is stay suave.